What is up, YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2018 Back Battles. Today we are using the Sceptile Sand team once again, and I'm still wearing yellow once again. I don't know why. We got Tyranitar, Escadrille, Sceptile, Thunderspherian, Tapu Fini, and Hitmontop. Let's get started. So I've been playing some games. I think this team has really bad matchup against Standard. Now that I'm looking at it, like I've been playing a bunch of Standard, a lot of like Landers, Zapdos, Mega Metagross. And honestly, I have not found a way to break through that team. Like, I don't feel like I do have a way to break through that team, if I'm being honest. Because Landers plus Zapdos pretty much guarantees a Tailwind and a Metagross sweeps in the back. We got Key Boredom from Italy, 16-17 rating as our first opponent of the day. Bring the team of Tapu Koko, Cresselia, Charizard, Kartana, the Snorlax, and the Landers Variant. So Standard, sort of. I don't like this matchup because Cresselia, again, I've said this before, Cresselia is very troublesome for my team. So Snorlax and Kartana, I'm not that bad against it, I guess, because I'm probably gonna bring him on top in this matchup, and I think I will. I'm not bringing Sceptile in this matchup. Do I bring Sceptile in this matchup? I think it's alright in this matchup. Yeah, I think it's alright. I don't think Escadrille is a play. I think I go Thunder Sceptile, him on top, and Tyranitar in the back. This is going to be interesting because I don't know what my opponent's going to lead. I'm guessing Landers Cresselia would be the most solid lead. I think everyone pretty much leads like Landers plus like a bulky immune to ground type attack lead against me. And I'm pretty sure my opponent's going to try to set up Trick Room right away, get Snorlax in. So it's going to be similar. So Landers Cresselia comes out. Okay, yeah. So I anticipate the lead. I can't do much though. I could let him on top this time. I mean, I could just Volt Switch and I could regular Energy Ball. I don't want to I don't want to keep these Pokemon in case Snorlax does come out though. I think the play is to Volt Switch with my Thunders in a Hitmontop. And I think the play is to Leaf Storm the Landers in normal form just for big damage. So let's see if this is going to work. As Landers is going to hard retreat, I'm guessing that's Snorlax. Yeah, okay, perfect. So I didn't get the best out of what I wanted, but this is alright. The question is, I don't know if you're going to switch. Now there's so many mind games. With Cresselia having Ally Switch, with Landers having Intimidate, it just makes it so difficult here. I get Hitmontop in, which is nice. But the question is, I don't know if you're going to switch out your Snorlax into Landers, or if you're going to switch out Cresselia to Lax. I would switch out Snorlax to Lax if I'm being completely honest. I do get a big hit onto Snorlax. At least I'm still going to do an alright amount of damage to Snorlax. Yeah, it did an alright amount. Oh, it's just an Ice Beam actually. Okay. In regular form, I'll take that. For sure. I definitely want to double out here. So it's Ice Beam, not Icy Wind. That's pretty big. I definitely want to double out into Thundurus, I feel like. I think I want to double out into Tyranitar as well. Is that the play? I kind of want to go into Tyranitar, Volt Switch around with Hitmontop once again. Yeah. I think, because you should know I have Tyranitar in the back because I don't beat the Charizard otherwise. I think this is a safe play because I'm pretty sure Snorlax does not want to take an all-out pummeling. I just hope my opponent doesn't go for a hard ally switch right away. But I feel like this works because I'm trying to maneuver Cresselia, Snorlax, and Landers at the same time. By maneuvering myself with Volt Switch, Hitmontop's fake Intimidate's really helping out here. The question is, what does my opponent do afterward is going to be the questioning part. I hope, yeah, you switch out Snorlax, Landers should be coming out. Yeah, perfect. Now the problem is I don't know if you switch out Landers again or if you stay in. Because honestly I want to go into Hitmontop and Hidden Power Ice. As Ice Beam is going to come out of Tyranitar, don't freeze. Nice, okay. Perfect. Since Tyranitar's in, I feel like maybe my opponent thinks, oh, this is a big threat, I have to get rid of it. You also don't know where my Z move is. So I'm going to Hidden Power Ice the Landers. I think going to Hitmontop. Yeah, Hitmontop's a safe play. Hitmontop's a very safe play. You're not going to Psychic a Tyranitar slot. And it doesn't look like the Lander's hard switch, so if it's AV, it's going to take the Hidden Power Ice, but it takes like 80%, and then probably stays into either Rock Slide, U-Turn, or something, which is really solid for me. So I'm weakening. It's Ally Switch. Okay. That's annoying because I didn't get the Hidden Power Ice. Like, I wasn't expecting Ally Switch in that position, but it makes sense for my opponent as Rock Slide's going to come out. Okay. That shouldn't do too much. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that didn't do too much. I wonder what variant you are, because we haven't found out the Landorus' variant yet. I want an HP Ice Close Combat, but that doesn't help me at all. I'm going to Hidden Power Ice the Landorus, because I'm pretty sure Hidden Power Ice actually puts Snorlax into its berry range, and I'm going to fake out the Crest. So, no Ally Switch. Good, good. Hidden Power Ice into the Landorus. Okay. And Rock Slide. Okay. So that's good for me, I think. Is it? Yeah, it's fine. I only needed Thunderous to weaken the Lander, so we're in a good spot here. Do I want to... I think I'm doubling out here. In a Sceptile into Tyranitar, because then I'd be put in a really solid position, I feel like. Like, I don't want to sack just yet. So you know what? I am going to make that play. I'm going to double switch here. I switch Thunderous out into... Do I switch Thunderous into Sceptile or Tyranitar? I think I want to go Sceptile for the Thunder slot, because I feel like you would Ice Beam the Hitmontop slot if anything, or you might Psychic the Hitmontop slot. So I'll double out here. This works for me because of the fact that, well, Ally Switch is still a thing, which is a nuisance. Landorus is going to switch out. I really, really, really want to all out pummeling there. Okay, that's still fine. As long... I mean, are you going to trick him with Cresselia here? I would imagine you Ice Beam. Yeah, you Ice Beam. Okay, perfect. It's in the Sceptile. Well, that's still fine. Because Cresselia, does it get his berry back? I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't. Perfect. And right here, Hitmontop. Like, I'm really thinking of just going for a Leaf Storm into Cresselia and a Dragon Dance. And I think that's the play I do want to make, because it allows me to outspeed the Landorus the following turn. It allows me to outspeed Charizard. And even if you ally switch, like, it doesn't matter, as Cresselia's going to withdraw and I'm guessing Landorus comes in. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. That's probably the one of the most ideal situations I could have got for it, because I knock out Landorus with this Leaf Storm. Does Sceptile go down? I think it does after Send. I don't remember the exact number it was at. But with this... I knock out Landorus, get a Dragon Dance up some faster than Tyranitar. I'm in a really solid position with my Hitmontop afterward. Yeah, and I do connect. Nice. Actually, I don't know this. No, I don't think Sand knocks me out. I think it does 9 HP. So if Snorlax knocks me out, that would be very nice, but I don't think it will. So Tyranitar's attack speed and... Oh, it's just a Recycle. So my opponent expected me to... probably Energy Ball this Snorlax. That's actually really good for me, because that means it didn't get Belly Drum up and Kartana's going to come out. Okay. I'm going to find out if it's Scarf, I guess. I think Dragon Pulse and Assurance should knock out Kartana. There's no Charizard, and Hitmontop's position looks really, really solid against my opponent. I don't want my opponent to Tailwind, because then Kartana could be problematic. Although I don't know if Dragon Pulse knocks it out. You know what? I think the play is just to protect. And Dragon Pulse. We're going to find out if it's Scarf right now. Ooh, a double. Oh, very nice. Okay, that was a very nice double. Because my opponent's trying to get the berry. I didn't even think about that. That was really smart. Although I still don't know if you live in Assurance after Dragon Pulse. Well, my opponent might expect Crunch. Okay. Yeah, so I think Dragon Pulse plus Assurance should be able to get Cresselia. What does Snorlax do? High Horsepower? Earthquake. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. That works for me, though. To be honest, I would have preferred to get my weakness policy boost, but that's alright. That's fine by me. I'll get in Thunderous and just Volt Switch and Assurance. Yeah, even if you ally switch, doesn't matter. Like, I get him on top in afterward. If Snorlax wants to activate my weakness policy, I'm still good. So I'm in a really solid position still. I'm gonna Volt Switch and Assurance the Cresselia slot. I do pick up a knockout on that slot, no matter what. If my opponent stays in, the only way my opponent survives is ally switch, obviously, and that's fine. I weaken the Snorlax. It has to recycle if it wants to get the berry back. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it's put in Rock Slide range. So I'm looking very solid here, and I still have my Z move on Hitmontop, which allows me to knock out Kartana in one shot if it is Invoke Sash, I think. And nice, my opponent stays in. So Volt Switch in a Cresselia. Get Hitmontop in with Intimidate. The problem is, I guess Kartana could still be an issue. I wonder if +2 Assurance knocks out Snorlax. I doubt it. I do knock out Cresselia. Nice. Belly Drum Up doesn't matter to me. I think that loses you the game, actually. It's just return into probably, yep, the Hitmontop slot. Okay, so Hitmontop going to be easily able to take that. I just need to break Kartana's Focus Sash, and I should be able to knock it out with Thunderous. Yeah, so there was no Earthquake, unfortunately, but I feel like Fake Out is a very safe play. Or do I want to Feint Assurance? Because I kind of want to Feint Assurance. Because that should double up the damage, and if you have Protect, you probably go for it here. You know what, I'm going to Feint Assurance. I'm going to see. Does the Kartana have Protect? I don't think it's Scarf, to be honest, on this team. They usually run Sash. Okay, I could have got it with the other. Okay, that's still fine, I think. Depends on who it knocks out. Assurance is going to come out. I should still do a lot. Yeah, it still does a lot. Leaf Blade going to come out and hit on top. Okay. Knocks out. Are you going to Earthquake or Recycle here? Are you going to Earthquake or Recycle? Belly Drum. Okay. Okay. That's fine. There's a play I have to make, though, and I really don't want to make this play, but it's the play I think I have to go for. Discharge plus Assurance on a Snorlax. And hope I don't get paralyzed with Tyranitar into full lip paralysis, because I think that's the only way I lose. So, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that knocks out. Discharge. Oh, wait, I realized I haven't got a weakness policy boost. Okay, that's why I didn't do as much as I thought. Discharge plus Assurance should knock out Snorlax, will knock out Kartana. I just really hope this works. I hope Assurance comes through now, because it would be amazing. Okay, no Protect on Kartana. That gives me even better odds. Please. Okay, knock out Kartana. Doesn't look like I got paralyzed. And I do get an Assurance off. That should be able to knock out Snorlax. Yeah, okay. Nice. So Assurance Tyranitar putting in the work right there. I think, okay, so throughout that game, I know that I have to maneuver a lot against that team because that team has so many options. Ally Switch, Landorus. There's so many things that are scary about that team. Ally Switch with Snorlax, the Landorus, which keeps giving me trouble because it's AB and then can survive HP Ice. And then no Charizard, which was great. Kartana was a lot easier to deal with. Although, if it was Charizard, I'm pretty sure my opponent lost straight out anyway, so Kartana was the better option there. Oh, man. Actually, Keyboard, I haven't faced him in, like, so long. I faced him a lot on Battle Spot. I actually think, if I'm not mistaken, he did win the Win a Trip to Australia tournament that's hosted by Zelda. So, wow. I just remember playing him a lot back in 15. I'm pretty sure it was 15. Yeah, I think it was 15. I think I faced the Sun team a lot. But really nice to see him back. Oh, no. We didn't get good music. We got Sad Boy. I'm a sad boy. I didn't get the right music. We got... But yeah, basically had to maneuver. Like, I had to make sure I was not put in a bad position. Like, I had to get a lot of momentum in that game. by switching out a lot because I couldn't allow my opponent to get Trick Room up and have Snorlax at the same time where you can belly drum and your Snorlax isn't threatened. So I had to maneuver so much around that. But luckily it came through. We got Sad Boy here with the team of Como, Naganadel, Aegislash, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Koko, and Charizard. Feeny, Tyranitar. Do I need Feeny? Yeah, I need Feeny. Do I need Sceptile? I don't think I need Sceptile. I think I do well with Tyranitar, Escadrille, Thundurus. I think I lead Feeny Thundurus. Straight out. It threatens everything that can threaten my Feeny, basically, other than Naganadel, which I'll have my Sand Mode in the back for, which also checks Tyranitar. I don't think Sceptile is going to be good in this game. It just doesn't do enough for me, I feel like. It outspeeds Naganadel, yes. Outspeeds the Tapu Koko and could threaten him with Leaf Storm, yes. Thunder's Fairing can do the same thing. Sand is probably pretty good. The reason I want to do this is because I feel like Escadrille might be needed in this game for Aegislash if my opponent brings it. So it's also necessary for a second answer to Bulu, which the last time I played, what was it? It was like one of the first 2 episodes we used this team. Like, that gave me a lot of trouble. So Naganadel, Charizard. Not the lead I anticipated at all. I do want to Volt Switch Naganadel because that allows me to get a free switch in my Tyranitar. Sludge Bomb. I don't think knocks me out. I'm worried if you Heat Wave here, you might. I don't think you Solar Beam here. I am kind of worried if Feeny gets weakened though, but I think I do have to Volt Switch and Moonblast Naganadel. I'm pretty sure it's Protect Tailwind coming out. Not much I can do though. I could see Thunder switching out to Como, I guess. It is Charizard Y and gonna Mega Ball, so I'll get Tyranitar in, which is nice. Because that limits the power of Charizard of what it can do. The problem is, what does Naganadel do? And if Charizard Solar Beams, I'm in a really solid position. It protects, okay. Yeah, that's basically what I expected. No Mega Evolution is interesting on my opponent's part. I mean, Mega Evolving on my opponent's part is interesting. Volt Switch, Moonblast will not KO, but that's fine. I get Tyranitar in. You shouldn't Heat Wave. You should definitely switch out Charizard into a Como. I'm trying to think of how the rest of the game's gonna play. It is Sludge Bomb. That shouldn't knock out Feeny. Yeah, I didn't think it would. Life Orb would have been close, but I'm pretty sure it'd be Sash on this team. Like, I'm very confident it would be Sash on this team. So, Moonblast's gonna come out into the Naganadel slot. Almost picks up the knockout. With Sand, it will pick up the knockout the following turn. Okay. So, I wonder my opponent's gonna go for a Last Ditch Tailwind and maybe switch out to Como. That's what I would do, probably. But I could also see just Sludge Bomb again and switch out Charizard. I think Charizard should switch out. I'm gonna go hard Escadrille and Dragon Dance because if my opponent doesn't Tailwind, I get a lot of momentum with this Dragon Dance because it allows me to outspeed Tyranitar afterward. Bulu's gonna come in. Okay. So that means Como should be in the back. I gotta think about how I want to play the rest of the end game. Like, I get Escadrille in a very solid turn. The problem is, what do you do with Naganadel? That's the question. That's the $100 answer. You do Tailwind. Very smart. Although it makes a lot of sense because now Bulu's threatening a lot against my team. Well, Tectonic Rage I think might knock out the Como. Alright, it is Scarf Bulu here that I'm dealing with. Okay. Gotta think. I gotta think here. Charizard's coming out. Not the Pokemon I was anticipating, but that means Como doesn't set up, so I'll take that, I guess. I think I double protect turn 1. Because there's nothing my opponent can do to set up. Yeah, I'm going to double protect. Let's scout what my opponent's going to do here. I do want to get rid of grassy terrain, so... well, actually, grassy terrain really doesn't matter here. It's probably benefiting me more at this rate. Horn Leech into Tyranitar and a Overheat into Escadrille. Okay. Not sure if you would make the same plays again, but I guess I'll just go into Feeny and switch out to Thunderous. Like, this is why I brought Escadrille. It's a lot easier now to maneuver. Like, I don't have to worry about, like, sacking my Bulu. I mean, my only Bulu answer in this game because I have multiple. Ironhead should knock out this Bulu. It should have a good chance if it has, like, only 4 HP. Which is why getting rid of grassy terrain is important here. Because if I'm able to get rid of grassy terrain... Actually, wait, I could just Rock Slide and... Well, I didn't want Solar Beam, but let's see. You're just gonna Horn Leech, okay. The Thunderous. And Overheat the Feeny. Okay, not what I expected. Como should be coming out, which is the one problematic Pokemon. I don't know if you're gonna stay in or switch out. I would switch out, to be honest, if I was my opponent. I'm gonna Moonblast Charizard just in case you don't target it. And do I Sludge Bomb here? I'm trying to think. Is Hidden Power Icing the Charizard a bit better because it two-shots Como? Yeah, that's actually better. I'll two-shot the Charizard, which I prefer. I mean the Como that's coming in. Ah, it's Aegislash! I still think I'm fine against that Pokemon, though. Yeah, I'm definitely still fine against that Pokemon. Okay. Because I still have Tectonic Rage and Droron available to me. Ah, so that's why my opponent didn't go hard Como. I was suspecting why, but I thought my opponent was trying to get rid of Feeny first, for sure. Alright, I'm gonna go Escadrille. And, ooh, should switch out? I'm not sure if you switch out. I do want to definitely go for my Tectonic Rage here in the Aegislash, though, and I will Hidden Power Ice the Bulu slot. I think Bulu is very likely to switch out. I do have to keep Thunderous around. Actually, it doesn't matter. King Shield is actually going to come out. Okay. Hidden Power Ice should be a 2-hit knockout on Bulu, so this might be a mistake for my opponent. Although, maybe Hornage gets him enough recovery. I don't think it will, though. That did, like, 80. Well, 75, 80. Horn Leech. Okay, I don't think you're recovering enough. Oh, that's close. I don't think you do, though. Tectonic Rage, then I Drill Run. Oh, man. Do I want to take the risk? I feel like HP Ice does knock out the... I want to say it does, but this is going to be close. I wanted to Tectonic Rage turn one because I didn't want, like, Never Ending Nightmare going to go out into my Thunder Slot. And actually, no, I still think HP Ice is the better play here. In case you are Never Ending Nightmare, because even on Como teams, they sometimes do run it. And it's not Weakness Policy and not Leftovers. I'm guessing it is. I'm going to Drill Run here and HP Ice. And even if this doesn't work out for me, I feel like getting Tyranitar in is really solid here against my opponent as HP Ice. Yeah, I don't get the KO. That's unfortunate. Horn Leech. I could have protected. I didn't want Never Ending Nightmare going out in my Escadrille, picking up that knockout, though. Although maybe that was the better play, because I could have Dragon Lance for Tyranitar after. Yeah, it's Never Ending Nightmare. I'm pretty sure that was a double up into the... maybe a better play I could have done was switch out Thunderous into Tyranitar, because I don't think you ever Horn Leech that slot. And Ironhead. Oh, looking back at it, that was the play. And I could have doubled out Tyranitar, go out and, yeah, there were definitely better plays I could have been made here. It's not over yet. It's not looking good. I need a... The problem is I'm not going to be faster than Scarf Bulu. Scarf Bulu probably too, it knocks me out with Horn Leech. You could just Flash Cannon straight out. Yeah, I think I lose no matter what here. Unless the Charizard doesn't have Solar Beam. It should have Solar Beam though. I think I'm gonna Dragon Dance. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, you just Horn Leech here. And like even if I went for Rock Slide anticipating like no Wide Guard, King Shield or anything, I went for Rock Slide. Solar Beam, Overheat, Heat Wave, just gonna finish Tyranitar. So, okay. So, yeah, my opponent played this endgame well, and I didn't. I felt like this endgame I could have had if I just switched out Thundurus in a Tyranitar. Oh, you have Sacred Sword. That's cool. Okay. So I think the play I needed to make was switch out my Thundurus in a Tyranitar and Protect. I don't know if Never Ending Nightmare knocks me after Protect. I feel like it does, but if it doesn't, like, I'm in such a good position where I can Iron Head and Dragon Dance, or Iron Head Assurance if I predict Aegis not to King Shit. I think it comes down to that prediction first. Then it would have been easier to deal with the Charizard, because I could double out. No, I would double out Tyranitar always. I would Iron Head and double out Tyranitar into Thundurus 100% of the time. That covers Sacred Sword, as well as that covers the Charizard switch. And then I could Volt Switch the Charizard if it came in, or I knocked out the Bulu in that position, and then I could Volt Switch, or then I could Volt Switch Charizard. Yeah, like I feel like staying in was a joke. And if like Escadrille did go down, like I can get Tyranitar and then Thundurus back in, and then it's like a 50-50. I guess plays to look over, I guess, were like, I didn't want a Como to come in, but having Aegislash was like a big difference for my opponent. So looking back at it, there were definitely a bunch of plays. My opponent definitely did make some really strong plays overall, like the Tailwind, for instance, that got him a lot of momentum. Yeah, like there were a lot of plays I could have made differently, and it's good to know, because I'll definitely be looking back at this battle when I'm editing, and I think there were like a bunch of plays that could have happened that could definitely change the output for this game. This game was definitely winnable with a few different plays. But hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2018 Back to Battles. If you did, please leave a like down below. Shows your support, as well as you can check out my other stuff down below, my social medias, all that good stuff. My side saves on the channel. Singles has resumed on the channel, so if you want to go check that out, link in the description down below. You can also check out the placement of this team down below if you want to go try it out. And feel free to leave a comment, because I do read them. Otherwise, have a great day, people. I will catch you around in another video.